I have thoughts on the Sophie Cinzia Robe drama from the perspective of a brand and marketing strategist. I've had 12 years in industry and I've developed and launched a luxury brand to my following on another account. But the kind of mistakes they've made, I see so many brands, even established brands, make every single day. But when you have a following like they do, and a lot of people who feel invested in their growth, they want to see their wants and their needs reflected back to them if you're going to sell them something. A strong business is built on knowing who your audience are, their wants and their needs, developing a product at a price point they are willing to pay. But also when you're launching a brand that's a luxury brand that's retailing higher than what your target audience typically pay for these sorts of things, it needs to be managed up front in comms. But again, you don't know you're making that mistake unless you've got the prior experience. Every single business owner can look back on their first product launch and pick at least 12 things that they wish they'd have done differently. I understand why their audience feel a little bit let down, but also I think it's important to step back and acknowledge that they probably need a little bit of grace, a little bit of time for recovery before they respond to the criticism and gather themselves. But when you are launching a product at a price point that's above average for similar items, it's not only about managing it upfront in comms, it's about having a value proposition. Because I've gone onto site, the quality of those robes, coming from somebody who knows how much it costs to manufacture things bespoke, the price is fair for what they're offering. But the way that they have described the product is not in layman's terms. They aren't conveying the value of that product, they are conveying the manufacturing spec of a 520 GSM organic cotton robe, which doesn't mean anything to anyone unless you're the person who's made it. But again, I see big businesses make this mistake every single day. And unless you've been through the actual costing of bespoke items, it's really hard to have a perception of what things should cost versus what you're paying every day, because big retailers buy things in such large volumes to drive that price down or engage in unethical work practices.